Assalamu alaikum everyone. Yes, my name is Umar Jamal and I'm here to present on a topic that is what are 21st century students needs. Before going to start this seminar, let me tell you a little bit about the term the 21st century. Is there anybody can help me about why we are using anonymously this term 21st century? Not 22nd, not 20, not 19, but in education nowadays, normally in universities and in colleges, we are using this term very much. Is there any idea why we are using and how it discovered this term, 21st century education, or you can say the framework?
19th century was all about the wars or writing or language, but that 20th century, it was slowly revolutionized. But in the 21st century, the invention of computers, the software, the Apple, and each and everything, that we were, given all these things to train on and to work with those things. So 21st century, according to that, is using all the skills, all the equipments, and all the apparatuses till now.
Till now, yes. Yes, please.
21st century is simply known as third world. That means artificial intelligence. Relating.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Smart
lesson, yes. Actually, in 2006 in US, the Department of Education in US, they have one seminar, one business community was there, like Apple, Microsoft and others was there, and University Department of Education of US was there, and some other schools member, you can say the entrepreneur people were over there, and they were deciding about the 21st century students, or you can say about the teachers. If I will summarize this one, the basic aim of that meeting was to overcome the challenges of the students and the society of all the world, that how we can fix those things in one platform, and then we can divide those issues or those targets with all over the world, so that we can grow very rapidly, because technology and other things are going very well, and we cannot compete by the school education and by the university education. So that's why it was the framework developed in that meeting, and it was finally done in 2016. In 2016, the name was P21, Partnership 21. 3 partners were there, businessmen like Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple, etc. The government institute, you can say the University Department of Education, and some other schools partnership were there. So they have developed some skills. It's a framework of today's seminar, basically what we are going to do. Others are also there, but actually because of the time issue and they are having separate topics to discuss those things, but let's discuss this one. The upper part is basically, this framework is for the you can say two parts. One is for the students and the second one is for teacher. Which one is for the student and which one is for the teachers? What do you think? Anyone?
Yellow one is for
because they are develop the skills.
Standards and assessments, curriculum and language, that is for teachers, professional development.
Basically, all these things.
Both.
All these things are necessary for the students. The colorful. The first one is learning and innovation skill. The most famous 4 C's. The first one is critical thinking. Students must have critical thinking, communication, collaboration. The last one is creativity. And also they should have information, like what about what?
Literature review. If the literature review is bad, they are not going to say what is the problem in that thing, so they can innovate new things.
Media and technology skills.
Yes.
It's a requirement of the students nowadays. So first we will think one by one about the students, and then we will come toward the teachers. Okay. So technology skills we must have delivered to the students. Key subjects, 3 R's. Which one? 3 R's, like 4 C's, and it's also a need of 21st century students. No. One is reading, writing, and arithmetic. I think same like me, you were thinking about something will start from R, yes R, but it was not like that. That's why I just clear it. Life and career skills. When they are going to graduate, life and career skills mean when they are going to graduate or they are going to the upside, I mean from middle to higher to university, and after that professional life. So will be they able to do that? How they will do that? So these things we should deliver to the students. Our lesson, our projects, everything should be in this you can say framework. And for teachers, standards and assessments. I mean these points, standards, what does that mean? I mean standards and assessment, how it is relatable to the teachers, you can say.
To raise the bar for them so they can reduce it and they can complete it for the next level. That is the setting standard.
Before going to complete this sentence, I just want to ask this question to you. What's the need of 21st century student?
Application of their subject knowledge towards the daily life. If they cannot apply it, it is just a literature, it is just simple paperwork, nothing else. They cannot apply it.
I need one member from every team. Yes, anyone?
They should be able to relate the theoretical things with the practical things.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. From your side.
Whatsoever they are learning, they should apply those things in their professional life.
Yes. Team D.
I think the advanced level of everything.
Innovation as well.
The latest or the updated
knowledge.
information. That is
Everything I was discussing, this point was declared by myself, right? I was thinking from last 1 week, I think, about this issue. After that, when I was finalizing this presentation, then I have updated the one slide in it. That was basically a 21st century student need a 21st century teacher.
Yes, updated.
So first we have, then we can give something. So these all things will be related to the teachers for the 21st century teachers, you can say. These are some quotes. If it is readable for you, Miss Adila, please.
The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education.
Yes, second, team C.
Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind.
Team B.
5% of the people think, 10% of the people think, they think, and the other 85% would drive.
Okay, we have described 4 C's. One was collaboration, communication, critical thinking. These all 3 codes are related to critical thinking. Why I mentioned this quote over there? Actually, collaboration we have done by a good presentation was done by Miss Nuru Sana. Okay, digital literacy is somehow technology and other stuff, computer education. Communication, again, we are communicating. Without it, it is not possible to deliver any seminar. But I have just focused more on the critical thinking. That's why I put some quote over there, and it is very famous over there. Again, digital literacy, it is a little bit different from the 4 C's. But digital literacy is very important for the teachers. If the teacher has digital literacy, then he can communicate with the students also. How it is overcoming? I mean, before that we were using chalk board. After that we have whiteboard with a smart board. Now we have and screens. Okay, this is, and we should not have a technology phobia being a teacher, I think. Then we can have digital literacy in a good manner. The second one is critical thinking. We will describe in the upcoming slides. Collaboration is also there, and problem solving. We will have some one activity over there, and then I think so it will be easy for you to understand about critical thinking and problem solving. I think you have one empty sheet in your files over there. You have to choose one member from your team. You have to write the team, and just it is sufficient, I think. Yes, on the page you have to think about it. These are 4 questions. How you can think about it and how you can write the answers over there. First you will write, then you will transfer this sheet to the other team, and then they will check the right answer, whether it is wrong or right. One, from every team, 1 sheet I need.
Mr. Umar, do we need to write team name?
Yes.
Members or
No, just team name.
team name?
Yeah, because I have to deliver your sheet to others so that they will check the answers.
Should I know that?
Yes, answers. Being a team member, you can think, but answer only 1 sheet. Giraffe. 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 These are 4 questions. You have to write the answers. You have done. Okay. Just a minute. We will check the answers and then we will decide.
Do we really write or
Yes, you have to write. One guess is there. These all 4 questions are related to each other. One guess is there.
That's we have done.
Then all the questions were
Last 30 seconds.
answer.
15 seconds. Okay, done. Now you have to give it to me. Okay.
We are just right.
Keep it. You have to check the answer. Answer will be available on the screen. Okay. You have to be sincere. If you want to win, you have to be sincere with the answers. Okay. Let's see which one is correct and which one is
Incorrect.
How do you put giraffe into your refrigerator? The simple answer, open the refrigerator, pour in the giraffe and please mark the...
Cannot be fixed in fridge.
Yeah, you have to mark the statement. The second one is... The second one is... Did you say, open the refrigerator, put in the elephant and close the refrigerator? It's wrong answer. Correct answer is open the refrigerator, take out the giraffe, put in the elephant and close the door. It's simple. The third question is, the Lion King is hosting an animal conference. All the animals attend except one. It was critical thinking. Okay, the last one. There is a river you must cross, but it is used by crocodiles and you do not have a boat. How do you manage? How many of you have? How many of you have?
Miss Hannah,
So,
we were by swimming because already the party. See, yes.
okay. Now let's come. Okay. all of you have done very well because and the refreshment was given to you before the seminar. I think no need to. How many? Okay. Team B is the winner. इनके भी सारे ठीक है. Team B is the winner. Let's clap for them. All. Your teacher is there. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Your teacher is there. Your teacher is there. You can meet. It will be good for me. Your teacher is there. After the class, you can meet in the coordinator office. You can discuss it. Okay. Chocolate. Actually, the refreshment, so 1 minute. Refreshment should be start from the letter C. Chocolate is start from C and chips are also start from C. If you are saying chai, again it is also to C. Okay. Yes. This, I think you have some relaxation because this one is very, you can say, hectic presentation, the topic actually. So I was not thinking like that, but Alhamdulillah it is going very well because of your support. I hope so you will again support me, so I need your support as well. Integrated subjects. These are the first factor on which we have to focus being a teacher and for the upcoming challenges for the students. Integrated subjects. We have many subjects like math, science, social sciences, language arts.
While teaching
Even
them, you need to tell them that you must have read that in this class, in that subject, and then give the reference so they know that you know about that thing and they are going to read it.
we call it theme based.
Yes.
For example, you are going to discuss the environment, you must have knowledge about science, social science, and you will use as a tool mathematics. Okay, so in this way we can prepare our students for the upcoming challenges, okay, and it will be easy for them in the future. The second one is technology. Mr. Adnan and Ms. Adila have much discussed about this one. I will not go deeply in that one, but I have one question to you. Technology means that if students are having notebook and they are writing on it and they have book, should we have to provide them a mobile to every student? Is it a source of technology? You can say. It will be helpful for them?
No.
If no, then what? Technology is helping how for the students?
They can prepare their presentations in the computers, in the presence of the parents. Especially in the website that are only
Mobile is just a gadget.
Basically, this
Teacher is preparing a lecture on using the technology. So that is how you are involving technology in
Actually, the student already using the technology when he or she is writing on a page, because previously they were using a color and they were using a huge write with that one. Now they have gel pen, they have fountain pen, many things.
Yes.
These are part of technology. Still being there.
I will add one sentence. Basically, what we are going to do in the research, the basic purpose of doing research, less time consuming and speeding up the fasting the speed, you can say. So these two things are basically upgrading every situation, every classroom, every field. So the time consuming and speeding up those things will be. So technology help us to do the task in a different way, less time consuming, and we are working more about that. Okay, here is one activity for Miss Basila, because I chose one topic even for Mr. Shehbaz, but I think ladies first, so that's why I chose Miss Basila. So okay. After the seminar I will see about it. Actually, what we are going to do, if we are describing the topic about the atoms to the students, we are going to draw an atom with the different markers. Okay, our drawing is very bad, maybe like me, but it can be good for the other teachers. So we have one process that is called simulation. Simulation means it is not real, but it will behave as real. You can go in the real world, an ideal situation you can see. So it is difficult for the teacher to draw something like two-dimensional, but now we have three-dimensional printer as well. But this simulation will help us in describing every lecture in all direction. It's a software, we call it PHET. It's an website. On this one, we have simulation lectures for every subject, like English, mathematics, social sciences, chemistry, biology, physics, mathematics. So we will try to describe the atoms, balancing, and circuits. These are three topics. For balancing, I cannot go outside for the seaside to explain everything for the students, but in simulation, we can easily describe the things in the class to the students. Now this one is the website, we call it PHET, okay, and we have different subjects in this one, physics, chemistry, and maths, earth science, biology. So let's discuss about chemistry. This one.
Decided that this one.
Over there, we can have an online quiz, oral quiz, teamwork in the class, and for the teacher it is very easy. नो सर, हम उर्दू बोल रहे हैं ना, ये देखें आप बैठे ताकि मैं भूल ना जाऊं. Okay, you can see there, over here, the most hectic slides are the page for the students' periodic table.
That was fun actually.
And I think Miss Basla can deliver very much well.
It is only till neon. When I started writing it is only till neon. यहाँ तक है.
The reason is here because for neon, how many protons we need? 11 or 12. And in this simulation, we don't have that much protons. 10. More than 10 we don't have. If available on this one, then we can go further. But actually, it's just a symbolical example or practical to explain in the class.
Start.
Yes.
That is electron and that is proton.
Later.
Okay. That was hydrogen and it is displayed over here. One electron, one proton. And if I am going to add 2 neutrons and 2 protons, then it is going to be.
It is also mentioning over there.
It is moving, and on the periodic table it is moving. It is helium, and then if you are going to add again and again all.
Electrons भी खत्म हो गए.
And now that is going to be.
By increasing the proton,
Yes.
you can easily guess the periodic table. It is moving this one.
It is about the atomic number.
The last one is neon.
Neon. It is just till the neon.
In this way, you can have the ions, positive ion, negative ion, neutral, and even you can describe them, the number of shells that in one shell. The first one is K, the second one is L. So in one shell, how many electrons can go? So if I will try to put it over there, it will not go over there. Again, still there is a concept over there that no one can do. So it helps us to understand very easily for them. Yes. I think it's sufficient because time is going very less. So for mathematics teacher, for English teacher, biological, geography, every teacher can use this one, and it will be less consuming time and very easy to understand for the students as well. Last time I was having online lecture about vernier caliper 2 weeks ago, so I was not able to find anything, but still vernier caliper is not present over there, but I will find some, so that's why I recognize this website over there, and it is very helpful for every teacher, and it is competing the technology, and students will also learn from there, so that they will be able to critical thinking, and they have fun because over there, and they will be problem solving, they can have quiz by themselves. Okay, the second one is the most important, hands-on learning. It's also a latest, you can say, the need of 21st century, that we should have these type of environment in the class. Some teachers are saying this student has visual, accepting is more. By visualizing something, he can understand much. Someone is saying by verbally, someone is saying by art, but at the end, in the life, they are learning the lesson by doing by themselves. So at the end, hands-on learning is the key or the success for the students. So this one is very important for us. Again, collaboration. I want to tell you one story. I was in 3rd semester, and there was a teacher of my mathematics. He said, I was graduated from foreign, I think, England or Germany, from doctorate. And he was saying that, I want to tell you one thing, from now on you have to work on that one. He gave us one project, and one was, two projects were for the single person, and others were for the teamwork. But the single one was very having more good effort, very good project you can say, but in the teamwork they were having different excuses. Sir, वो नहीं कर रहा था, sir उसने ये कर दिया, उसने ये कर दिया. The result is, in outside, the Pakistani people are very famous for doing work as a single. They are giving 100%, but when they are giving us the task in team, we are lagging behind. So it's in our nature, you can say. So you have, first of all, we have to overcome from there. I think we have many issues related to this one, so we can easily get. But the thing is, we have two terms we have to discuss in the collaboration. One is dependent, and the second one is interdependent. Is there anybody can differentiate between these two? The first one is dependent. Students should be dependent. Students should be dependent by the teachers, parents, etc. But while we are doing some task, we should have to be interdependent in collaboration. Being a teacher, being a colleague, this term is very important. The remaining I will not go deeply because it was already done very well by Ms. Nurisana. This one is student-centered learning. The basic target of teacher is to deliver the lecture, and it should be understandable for the students. I'm not here to just speaking, or the teacher is here and just telling something, but they cannot digest maybe. So if there will be student-centered learning, there will be a critical thinking, there will be a collaboration. If technology is over there, there will be digital literacy, and the second one is communication as well. So everything will be there in the student-centered learning. Okay, now we have much discussed about the need of the students. But the same sentence I have told you, for 21st century students, we should have to be 21st century teachers. They are adaptive. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, are we adaptive or not?
Yes,
we should have.
We have to be.
Because students are coming with different ideas, different things, we should have to adopt it and give some positive way. We cannot say, oh, you cannot do like this, and how did you do that, why did you do that, and punishment, etc. There should not be fear in that one. You should be adaptive. It should be your habit, being a teacher. Lifelong learner. Whatever.
When every time a student asks you a different question and you don't know, then it means that you need to search about it. A teacher is always a learner because that person is learning.
I mean the update. Whatever happening around the world, you should be aware of that. Whether it is a problem solving, whether it is a communication, whether it is a digital literacy, whether it is a education, different projects you must have. Okay, tech savvy. I will use one word, technology phobia. Many of us have this issue, okay, and we don't know in the market which things are available for the helping of teacher. We are not using different softwares like this one. PHET we have used. We have different, like now we have screen. But again, if you have to write something without a keyboard, we have different mouse as well. We are writing over there and it is available on the screen. So we should have overcome that thing. We should have aware about the technology. Know how to collaborate. Again, teamwork. Again, teamwork. And the last one is advocates of the profession. If your student is graduated, whatever, but you should be a mentor of him. You should defend him where it was, where he was, where he or she was, where he or she is, where he or she will be. You have to study his mind, being a psychiatrist. Wherever he or she is there, being a teacher, you should have some knowledge, you should have some rules to defend those things. It will help them to overcome those challenges. Okay. Before going to this slide, I want to have one more activity because some of you are a little bit sleepy. I know the time is almost up. Actually, the activity is related to that one. We will having two groups. Okay, two groups in equal member. You can do no problem. You will not speak. You just have option for writing. You can write.
Just think you can do whatever mathematical is doing. I will get two groups. What we can do you have to make a line according to your birthday in ascending order, yes. But you cannot share your birthday by telling me. Just you can write. Yes.
Without letting the people know, we can write on the paper.
Whatever is up to you.
It is written, arranged.
It's up to you.
Arranged.
प्लीज बोलना नहीं है, बोलना नहीं है, बोलना नहीं है।
Stand with this color. Mr. Again, do you stand with this color? Between the next stand. In front of us.
In the second line.
Second line. How?
Yes, come on.
Yes. Who is up? Who is up? They are not the same. No, this is
We have two lines.
okay, your line. Your okay. So, who will go on this? Mr. I know about it. Where to go?
You can choose one leader. You can choose one leader as well. You can choose one leader as well.
After Mr. Rijaz, I will. Before you.
Mr. Shabazz, second.
पता चले उसमें एक महीने में दो थे Please sit down. Please sit down. Yes, yes. No. Isn't it? Yes, yes. Please sit down. You have to ask my question.
good collaborators you are. And
You were very good.
Right. This one,
We were very good.
they were very good. Okay, some of you are speaking. It's different members who are having different ideas. The first mistake, you didn't choose the good leader.
I did. We did.
Second one was not. But so, our learning should be like this one. If something happened, how you are communicating, how you are critically thinking, so it will help for you. Believe. Being a teacher, if you are expecting something from the students, by the expecting term, there is one word that is linked with it, that is your belief. If belief is good and you are pure that this student can do like this one, let me give you one example of the doctor. When we are entering over there and he is saying, okay, sit down, we are explaining this, our problem to him, oh, no issue, just 1 week, it will be good for you. You are believing on his words and you are almost motivating yourself over there. But if the small, if the error is, if your disease is very less, doctor, oh, where were you? Better than okay. Anything else is next problem. And that belief will be okay, it means that I am in a very bad situation. So, to motivate your students, your belief is very important.
Take a risk. Do it.
The first, this slide is totally related to the creativity. If you are going to create something, you are going to start innovation in a lecture, it means there is a innovation. You are not ready to take a risk. If you are not ready to take a risk, you cannot allow your students to take a risk. No, I am saying like this one, do like this one. Then critical thinking will be on one side. And there will be, collaboration will be also be finished over. Do it another way. Give them a chance to innovate something. And experiments. These are, think out of the box. If you are not thinking out of the box, how you can ask, allow some students to think out of the box? So, the last one is be different. It will help you with the creativity and innovations. And the last one is try something new. If you haven't done it, and it's a very famous quote from Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. If you are setting the target in the mind of the students, if there is an imagination in their mind that what we are going to do, if your knowledge is still less, but imagination is high, then you can be a good leader and they can do different things. The last one.
One is the book.
Yes. Again, this is very important. Actually, in two activities, there was some misconception. Someone was saying, okay. To overcome those things, we have to use the technology in the students' communication. There is one website over there, we call it Kahoot. What we have to do, we have to allow one mobile radio. It should be internet with that. There must be internet. I am allowing you because no one was allowing you for the mobile, but I am giving you the permission. You can have juice. Yes, juice will be from my side. No issue. One mobile in 1 week. Yes. Only one mobile. Only one mobile. Internet is must for that.
Mrs. Vishal mobile. Why is it over there?
Do we have some?
Mr. Miller, बता दीजिए उसको मुझे नहीं को
बताया
ओके
Just a minute. Here is the game for you. Please write Kahoot on your Google. Mr. Dishant, Ms. Nadia, I think all of you are here. I think one of you should be there because I cannot get motivation from your side. Yes, Ms. Nadia, please. You have to write Kahoot on your Google Chrome, and then after that, I will generate a pin for you. You have to select the second option. You have to select the second option. Enter key.
मेरे पास मुझे तो एक
Mr. Umar, this,
Yes, I will tell you the pins and this game will start. Just a minute, just a minute. Yes. I'm just completing it.
Shift app.
Mr. Banana नहीं करा सकते and
और पहला है आपके पास जो गेम विच पेन इंग्लिश पेन है यार हाजरा में जो लगा दिया तो उसको समझ रहा हूँ सर डिज्नी का कर रही हूँ मान ले मैं कर रही हूँ डिज्नी का कर रही हूँ मैं कर रही हूँ सर ऐप्स में नहीं है ना क्रोम पे जाना
तो क्रोम में क्या है
आपने क्रोम करूँ ऐप किया है .in
अभी वो किया था वो
आपने यहाँ पे किया है यहाँ पे ओपन जो रेट
Okay.
What is
Pen, sir.
pen? क्या है वो करेंगे
I have prepared already the quiz with my ID over there, and there are different quiz over questions over there. Now we are going to play this one is your. Okay. First thing you have to do, your submission time will also mark your numbers. If you give the answer very early, your marks will be more. Here is your pen. You can enter over there. One mobile phone, one thing. Nickname you have to write your team. Who is AKS?
Okay, no.
Okay. Question is there. Answer you have to start from you have to select the option. Which one is correct? Go ahead, your time.
किसका करेक्ट
कोई ग्राउंड
Now the second question. Okay, we are done. Most important teacher is
Oh, right.
Wow.
Surah.
Yes. नहीं माना है The most important slide for you